Hello, guys. Hello. How are you all doing today? Today is Friday, 8th of September, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. How are you guys doing today? It's a pleasure having you here. Settle down. See, some of you are just joining us. Awesome. It's a pleasure having you guys here. If you are here with me live, kindly type in the chat section. Let's be sure who is here. If you are here live with me, kindly type in the chat section. Let's be sure of who is here with me. Awesome. It's a pleasure having you guys here. And as I always say, we are here to talk about the business of trading. Yes, indeed, the business of trading. And when we talk about the business of trading, it is for us to be able to make something out of this business, right? So I'm just going to wait for you guys to join, and we're going to steamroll accordingly, right? We'll give you the necessary information. We'll talk about the business of trading. We'll look at the calendar to find out what we have happening out there today. We'll check things out and make sure that there's nothing coming up anytime soon that can affect us in our trading today. Today is Friday, and the time now is 1 minute after 2 p.m. UK time. I repeat, the time now is 2 minutes now after 2 p.m. UK time. And the last news that we had was for the Canadian dollars, the unemployment rate that came out at 1:30 p.m. Right? So we'll also look at what happened to the CAD. If there was any strong moves, we'll check on them. And then you'll see how the market reacted to the CAD news, right? It's always a good one for us to pay attention to, because if you are going to interpret the news for CAD, you will notice easily if it is good or bad, and then you'll be able to use that to relate to the trading business. You'll be able to use that to relate to find out whether you could have used that to buy or to sell. Great. I can see you guys are joining in. Kindly type in the chat section. Let's be sure that you guys are here live and direct. And if I don't get any comments, if I don't get any questions, don't forget today is Q&A. Today is the Q&A session where you'll be asking questions, and I will also be asking questions. I have a few questions for you guys, right? So we're going to ask questions together and see how we can help ourselves out. I want to grow. The chart that we have in front of us is the dollar index, the USD index, the DXY. And this DXY, of course, it helps us to gauge the major currency pairs. That's the Euro USD, Pounds USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, USD CAD. And also you can use it for gold, right? So this is what we have now for today. Good. I can see some of you are just joining. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. It's indeed a pleasure. And I would say something, after a long time, I never knew how many viewers we had, but I just scroll down now and I can see the number of viewers here, and it's a handful. That means that we have a lot of people viewing now. I can see about 966 viewers now. That's what I can see on my screen from this end, 966 viewers. So I believe we can get more comments from you guys. Beautiful. Casey Levy said, hello, everyone. Glenn said, what are you looking at today? We're going to get to that. It seems you are new here, Glenn Stewart. If you are already aware, Fridays, I don't trade Fridays. Kenny, hello to you too. How are you doing? Kale Baba, yes, it's been a long time. I've been here. I was here on Tuesday to do some market analysis, since you might have missed that. And for those saying that it's been a long time, yes, it's been a long time because I was out of the country. I was in the UK. If you guys remember, I was saying I was going to be going to the UK. So I was in the UK for a few weeks, and then I came back to Canada, BC, my station, and then we had the wildfire, and things were a bit crazy back then. And of course, things are much better now. We have clearer skies, planes can fly. We're back on the road. Smoke is cleared. And of course, the ashes are not falling because yes, ashes were falling on us here in my area, and I'm in Kelowna, right? So we have different areas here that were on fire. They had some evacuation notices and so on. I had packed some major stuffs like my laptop, documents, and a few clothes just in case I had to evacuate as well. But fortunately, it didn't quite get to my area, but I could see the fire from my end. But that aside, we are here, hale and healthy, alive, and we are here to discuss the business of trading. Yes, indeed. So thank you for asking. I'm doing good. Thank you, Ray. How are you doing as well? I trust you guys are doing good as well. Yes, we are a lot, Cody May. I can see the numbers. Numbers are a lot over here. Okay, so let's dive in gradually. Today is Q&A, and as I always say, I'm going to be more in the comment section and not necessarily on the chat or the news and so on. I also have some questions for you guys. Finley said the DXY have been heading higher for some time. Yes, indeed. If you look at the DXY, we actually talked about this on Tuesday, right? You can see this rectangle. We said this was what we had. We had a strong move, but then look at what happened. It then formed this resistance, and then look at what happened. Price has a way of behaving that when you come back and you look at it, you'll be like, oh, I understand it better. It's for you to be able to use the history to the present to predict the future. We had a resistance here, but then after it broke out over here, this turned to support. And if you noticed, it bounced off this 2 times. But then I was not going to enter over here because the profit margin, stop loss profit margin, would not be that much. And that means that for the likes of Euro USD and the remaining majors that would have given me opportunity, I was not going to take them. I did take a trade. I'm still holding, right? I took a trade I'm still holding, and I believe it is still doing well enough. I'll show you that trade as we continue. I did a screenshot on it. But I'm here to find out how your trading has been. I'm here to find out what issues you are having. First of all, guys, how was your trading this week? How was your trading this week? While I continue with the comment section, as I said, I'm here strictly on the comment section. How was your trading this week? Okay, Geraldo Cooper said I don't trade on Fridays too. Great. Anderson Ree said I missed the Tuesday live stream. Okay, you could always connect. I'm also streaming live on my YouTube channel. I'll drop my YouTube channel link in a bit. I'll also drop my Instagram link if you want to chat me up on those other platforms and all. I'll drop the link as well for you. Right, so as I'm talking to you now, I'm going to drop the YouTube link. You can rewatch the Tuesday live. You can also watch it here on this platform, Trading Live as well. So that's my YouTube channel. That's the link over there. Okay, so guys, how was your trading this week? I need replies from you guys. What are we analyzing today? I don't trade Friday, so I'm not necessarily analyzing anything, only if you have any instrument you want us to look at. The market is going to be closing in about 8 hours from now. I repeat, the market is going to be closing about 8 hours from now. We don't have any major news, so it might probably be slow. You may have profit taken. I'm also going to take profit on a trade that I'm presently on. There was nothing on the USD index that I just explained to you, but I took a trade on Euro AUD, right? I'm short Euro AUD and I'm still holding the trade. I can as well show you, I did a screenshot of the trade. So I'll show you the trade that I'm still holding, which is Euro AUD, right? So when I show you, you will understand better what I did, why I'm holding it, and so on, right? So I'll get to that quickly, but I want to find out how was your trading this week, guys. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Okay, Cameron Fox said I always enjoy the Q&A. Thank you. Let me see other comments from you guys. Let me see comments from you guys. Trading has been overwhelming. Addison King, tell us why you said it has been overwhelming. What problems, what issues have you been having, right? Okay. I have been learning a lot recently. Samantha and Ryan. Okay, I think I remember your name. That's good to hear. And Milan Odom said, I have not been doing much trading though. Oh, okay. Okay, Gizel Zimmerman, I remember your name too. Yes, I don't trade on Fridays. So you can trade on Fridays if that is your style. I don't know. The market is really slow today. Exactly. That is Fridays for you, and that is Mondays, right? So that is my own trading. I'm going to show you. Let me just clean this up quickly, and then I'll show you the trade that I am in, and then hopefully it ends well. I have protected myself, by the way. I'll show you the screenshot of the trade. So this is the screenshot of the trade over here. If you look now, this is the trade. I can quickly explain to you quickly because I'm not here really to talk about charts. We had an area here. The chart looks a bit dirty though, but we had an area there. And that area is an area that has acted as support and resistance. If you look, we have support, resistance here, support, a little messy, quite all right. But if you look very well, we have it acting as support and resistance. And then this was where I got my entry over here. It came back to this point, it reacted here. I jumped in, and then what happened? It went down, and then I moved my stop loss, which was initially above here. I moved it to break even some, and now it almost came back, knocked me off, but luckily for me, I'm still in. And then this is where it is now. I believe this is where it is because I did a screenshot earlier today. I'm hoping it gets, if it doesn't get here, wherever it gets to this Friday, I'm going to close it manually because I don't hold trades over the weekend, and that's me, and that's my own trading. All right, let me jump back to the comment section and hear from you guys. And also, guys, let me know who is new. If you are new to trading, let me know if you are new. If you are struggling, let me know if you are struggling in the comment section. Don't forget, this is Q&A, so I want to help you out as much as possible. I'm going to ask questions. You can also ask questions, and of course, we would look at the answers together, and then hopefully the answers make sense. Once the answers make sense, then it will be good for us because it must make sense at the end of the day. Okay, Osvaldo Gill said, did you hear about the MFF fiasco? No, I didn't hear what happened. I have been out of tune for a while. What happened? Please, if you just give me a heads up, and then I could check on it. I could also check with my friends. I know I have some friends that are into the funds, into trading funds and all. So I'll check on them. Okay, what is the reason for entry on this trade? First of all, my reason was the reaction. You always look at the reaction over here. So it reacted over here. And then as I saw a reaction, it poked out. And then I just put my entry as was dropping. And then I put my stop loss above. If you check another time frame, most likely you will see something better on another time frame, right? So whenever you check another time frame, because I also tend to check time frame, different time frames, I tend to move from another time frame, like 30 minutes or 15 minutes and so on. So I'm going to show you what I also saw on the 30 minutes, because that is something I also use. Now I'm going to clean this up. Let me clean this up first of all. I'm going to switch this to the chart just to show you what my reason for entry was. So this is the chart over here. So you can see the chart. Let me move over to 30 minutes. You can see I already have some lines drawn over here showing the areas I was talked about here, like resistance, support, resistance, and then we've got an entry over here, and you can see. And then on 30 minutes, I'm going to show you something I also use. On this 30 minutes time frame, right, we had this reaction here. From this reaction, if you look very well, we had a candle, and then we had an inside bar and an inside bar. That inside bar, if you look at your eyes, it is wedging. It's giving us a wedge, which is going to break out. And then I took the break to the downside because it was at an area of resistance, right? It was an area of resistance, as you can see. I took the breakout to the downside, and voila, I was able to hold this long. Now you can see where it is. It is now at this other area here, right? It is now under this area here presently. So this area should go all the way down because this is where I'm looking for my final take profit. And if it doesn't, if it hovers over here for the next 7-8 hours, going to the end of the day, end of the week, I'll close it out manually here, right? So this is what prompted me to jump in the double inside bars, or rather triple inside bars. Now, as a matter of fact, I have something for you guys. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag very soon. We're going to let the cat out of the bag very soon. I always have something for you guys, whether it's a boot camp or it's a class or this or that. I have something for you guys very soon, and then we'll see how we can work on it together. Right? Okay. That is for the person that asked. I can't remember who. Okay, Callum Murray. What is the reason for entering this trade? Okay, so I've just explained that, and hopefully it's clear enough. I will be explaining entries, stop loss, trade management, and so on as time progresses, especially. Okay, I can see I have another question here from Tommy Dean. How is your mentorship growing? My mentorship is growing well. I'm already done with that mentorship. I already have something else coming up that I'm going to let the cat out of the bag today, so you guys can join in. So Tommy Dean and every other person that is interested in growing their trading, you can join in. But you guys, I asked the question, who is new, who is struggling over here, but I didn't see any comment from you guys. Okay, Howard Jerry said, I have been joining your live stream for some time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aiden Duffy said, that is some good swing, man. Yes, indeed. And that's why I always tell traders, you don't need to place too many trades. I don't place too many trades. I wait for the best of the best trades to come to me. And when they do come to me, you hold them and then do what? Let them run well enough. Even when you have a loss, your loss should be small. You should have a small loss and then have a big winner that takes care of multiple losses. That is how trading is supposed to be, right? So I'm working on something where we will be together. You would have some more analysis from me, more or less on a daily basis, and that should help everybody get better and better. I'm going to tell you guys much more about that soon. Okay, let's see. I have been trading for a year now. Okay, thank you, Colina Abe, for telling us you've been trading for a year now. And as you've been trading for a year, that means that you are not new. Am I safe to say that you are struggling, or are you professional? Are you profitable, or are you struggling in the business? Let us know. Okay, Edwin said, yeah, we need to understand the market. You need to understand, okay, understand the market, okay? Oh, Gustav Power said they have closed down. Ooh, I need to, let me just open up a tab. I'm going to open up a tab. I just type MFF, MFF latest news. Let me just do that now. See what I can come up with. I'm going to go into that in a bit so that I don't distract the class. I'm going to read up on them in a bit. That's my Forex funds. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to read up something, but I'll read up that more. And that's what I always tell people. I always tell people this, but people don't always listen to me until something happens. When people say, should I go into like MFF and the likes, I always say, trade your money, start small, get a good hang of things. The MFF gives you good capital, right, to trade with. And then, of course, there's a profit sharing and so on. It's good when you are good. But if you are not yet good, you don't need to venture there. There are too many people going there trying to pass the challenge and so on and so forth. And most people are failing. What they are doing, I don't want to say, I don't want to make it look as if, what most of those guys are doing is just generating revenue for themselves, because most people that go for the challenge, they're going to fail and then they've paid for it. And of course, little draws from a lot of people, it adds up at the end of the day. So that aside, I would read up more on that, talk to some people on that as well. And then, of course, maybe next week, whenever we meet again, I'll give you more information. Okay, so now back to the Q&A proper. Thank you for that information as well. Thank you for the information. Now back to the Q&A proper, right? What issues are you guys facing? What issues, what problems are you guys facing in the business? Some of us have been trading for a few weeks, a few months, a few years, and probably it seems to be the same issues that you guys are having. Let us know. Okay. Okay, Gustav said they have closed down. Okay, I'll read up more on that. And Carter Horatio said they are having issues with the SEC. I think I saw something about that, the SEC in Canada or something. I'll read up more on that. Levy said this is a ranging market. Yes, this is a ranging market from this time frame, 30 minutes. Even ranging markets, you can still see some areas of interest clearly and then get trades. These are things I will have to explain to everybody, right, at the next training session. I'm working on a membership, and there you are, there you go. I just let the cat out of the bag. I'm working on the membership area, monthly membership area, where we'll be together. And from the numbers I can see here, I don't know whether these numbers are correct, but in viewers numbers I can see is over 16,804 viewers, right? But obviously that means that not everybody's commenting. You remember sometimes when we all comment, it's very difficult for me to follow through with the comment section, and that's why today's Q&A is strictly for the comment section. So since we have over 16,000 viewers now, well, not everybody is obviously commenting as well. Let's see, which time frame are you in? This is the 30 minutes. I normally view my charts from the hourly time frame. If you look at the charts that we have in front of us, most of them are on the hourly time frame. But at times I could drop down to 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I even go higher, 4 hours daily, just have a bigger picture. And then to refine, fine-tune my entry, I could drop down to a lower time frame and so on, to look for something, to look for a reason to pull the trigger. Andrea Benjamin said, this is a detailed explanation. Okay, thank you. Monroe said, yeah, I can see that. Thank you. Guys, clarity is what it is all about, and that's what I will try to do for everybody. And that's why the membership area that I'm working on, you guys join. We are going to be trading together. I repeat, we are going to be trading together. We're going to be in a chat room. We're going to be chatting about trade opportunities. I'll give you updates on the trades and so on. We're going to be doing that for you in the membership area. Okay, I'll give you more information on the membership area soon. I'll give you the link so that you guys can sign up for those that are interested. And that's why I wanted to know how long you guys have been trading for and what issues you are having. So let us know what problems, what issues you guys are facing in the business. As usual, I try as much as possible to be here for a minimum of 30 minutes to a maximum of 1 hour. So in between 30 minutes to 1 hour, we're going to be here and then call it a day and call it a weekend. And I'm going to have some time with the family, have some time with friends over the weekend and relax. And then of course, I'll still create time to check, but it's always good to do like a market revision of what happened this week. Okay, Delia said, it looks like this trade is going to head a lot down. Well, I don't know, I hope so. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going to cut out and then check on it again next week. But it's profitable for me. It's about 80, 90 pips now, which was about 1 something, 110 pips profit before. If it gets to my final destination, it's about 160 pips from my calculation, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, Tom Milton said, what is it about? It is a broker. No, MFF is not a broker. They are into fund management. That's my Forex funds, right? So what they do basically is prop trading, proprietary trading. What they do basically is they can offer traders like yourself or other traders, well, especially traders that know what they're doing. They can offer you good capital, good trading account to work with, and then it's going to be based on profit sharing. So they have the funds, right? And then you trade, you have a good ROI percentage-wise, and of course, there is a profit sharing between you and the prop firm. So they're basically prop firm, fund management, and so on. So that's basically what MFF are into. You have a lot of them out there, the MFF, the FTMOs, and the likes, right? So that's basically what they do. So I hope you understand that now. For the person that asked that question, that was from Tom Milton. Okay, Sarah Lucas said, I'm also seeing this happening out on the Aero card. Okay, maybe we'll check the Aero card shortly. But I want to know what issues you guys are having. Beck Dillon said would be interested in that. Yeah, we're a lot. Okay, you're interested in the membership, I believe. Okay, in the membership, it's going to be paid. It's going to be a token. It's going to be a monthly membership. And trust me, it is going to help you out a lot. I'm not going to give you the information now so that if you guys are interested, I'll drop the link and then you can start signing up. When you join the monthly membership, and I want a particular number before we proceed as well, right? So once we have that number, we'll lock up the membership and then we'll proceed. But I want to attend to everybody. You can see the numbers I have here. I don't know if you guys can see it from your end. We have over 21,000 now, and it seems to still be increasing. But the monthly membership will just have a handful, right? And I'm going to give you access to my course. I have a trading course. I'm going to give you access to it. I'm going to tell you what the trading course entails as well. I'll give you more information so that you guys could take advantage of that as well. And this is my first membership, by the way. So I'm just doing this to help a lot of people out because the cost is actually more than the membership, right? So I'm just doing this to help you guys out. So I'll show you the cost and how the cost looks like, what it entails and so on, and then the membership as well. So you guys can obviously take advantage, right? So you guys can obviously take advantage, okay? So now let's continue. Let me continue with the comments I have over here because the comments seem to be increasing. Numbers joining us seem to be increasing as well. Okay, let's see. Elma Penn said, yeah, there are a lot of people, damn, so many viewers. Oh, you can see it too. This is my first time seeing it, I'll tell you the truth. And maybe that's why I usually get bombarded with comments. So this is my first time seeing the number of viewership, and it still seems to be increasing, funny enough. Okay, Sigrid Dorothea said, I also just executed a trade on the pound dollar just now on the pound dollar. What was your reason, Sigrid Dorothea? Now, let me tell you guys this. This is what we're going to be doing in the membership area. Like Sigrid Dorothea that said, I just executed a trade on the pound dollar. That's the GBP USD, also known as the cable. Sigrid Dorothea, he will be giving us like a chat. We'll be sending the chat to the group for us to see, because your chat, of course, they say a chat speaks 1,000 words. So we'll be able to see and understand why you're placing a trade, whether it's a scalp trade based on your time frame, if you're going to hold a trade over the weekend, to give us more information, and then we'll be able to help you out, let you know whether you're in the right direction or the wrong direction. Because this GBP USD, you also, hopefully, you also took note of what's happening with the dollar, because the dollar also influences the cable as well. So I don't really have much information on that, Sigrid Dorothea, but Sigrid Dorothea, I assure you, you join the membership, we will help you out, and then we would, because they say that two good heads are better than one, so we'll rub minds together and see how to protect yourself from that trade, where your TP is, and so on. Stan Bridges said, yeah, it will depend on which time frame you're watching the trade. Okay, good. Time frame is also very important. Winnie Felix, all right, I will be expecting that when it's done. Are you talking about the membership area? Because the membership area is ready and it is good to go. So I could drop the link now. You guys can sign up. Make sure you sign up, right? You'll get an email from me, and then you'd also get the information, the cost that you will be getting for the month. I'll show you the cost you're getting and taking advantage also for the month. I have more comments coming in. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to rush to keep up. Okay, Matthew said, yeah, I do have an issue of managing positions. Okay, we also talk about trade management as well. Thank you, Matthew. Guys, let us know what issues you are having as well. We also talk about trade management based on issues that traders are facing, and of course, how to manage your trades properly with respect to trailing stop, with respect to partial close, partial profits, and the likes, right? We're going to help you out with all of this. And also let us know how long you have been trading for, how long you have been having these issues for, as you guys are answering. Nigel Wesley said, yeah, that's what everyone likes to do. Okay, I see. Yeah, and if it doesn't, it's best to close. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with my open profit position now. I'm going to be closing it in a bit. It's already at break-even plus, so I'm not bothered with what happens after. That will be a good return trade. Yes, that's what we look out for. We look for good trades of about risk to reward ratio, or maybe 1 to 5, 1 to 7. The higher, the better. Zimmerman said, yeah, I heard about them closing up and saw some of their messages. Oh, okay. I just saw a bit of that, so I'll read up more on them. I'm not into the prop firms. I don't think I would be. I prefer trading my accounts, no matter how little it is. I'm just trading a small account for now. Claude Person said they really messed up and created another distrust. Exactly. Now, that's what people don't understand. Now, they're going to put fear with respect to the prop firm, and the people are not going to be willing to rush into any prop firm, FTMOs, and the rest. And I tell people, the best thing for you is to trade your own live account, no matter how little it is, and seek knowledge. Look, there's nothing like doing these things yourself. Even if your small account is small, it will take you a little while, but trust me, it will grow and grow and grow gradually. Now, I'm going to switch over to the slide where I have the information on the course that you're going to be taking advantage of, and this is it over here. So once you come on board on the membership area, I'm going to give you access to the course that you can see in front of you, where you are going to get, for those that are new, especially, and even those that are struggling, like the person that said managing trades, that was, who was that again? That was Adam Matthew, issues with managing trades. You see trade management here, you see risk management here, you see Fibonacci. I also use Fibonacci as well. You see technicals, fundamentals, how to prevent unnecessary losses, even up to how to use the software. So people don't know how to play stop loss the proper way. Everything is in here. I'm going to give it to those that join me in the membership, monthly membership. So you're going to have this for the month, and I would also have support in a group. The group will be strictly for support, and of course for support purposes, troubleshooting, and the likes, right? Okay, so let me just read up more comments. Chad said they made people believe that they were trading live. Yeah, it's what I'm talking about. Can you see what I'm talking about? And they were collecting money for the challenge and all. They made people believe that they were trading live funds. Look at this. I have nothing more to say. That is why I always tell people, but people don't listen. And when they don't listen, I have nothing to say. Like when I tell traders, please ensure you use stop loss. Some use, some don't listen. Or when they block their accounts within seconds, maybe based on the news, or it could even be based on breaking news, not even scheduled. Something happens, and then they come back with the tail in between their legs, and they come, Tolu, something happened, my account went, and I say, do you use stop loss? And they say, no. I'm like, I told you, but you didn't listen. Okay, Leona said there are a lot of peers that are getting ready to move. Well, I don't know about that. Not really trading today. I'll probably be back better, stronger, well relaxed, well refreshed next week, as I don't trade on Fridays. When you join me in the membership, I will help you out to understand the market much better. Maud Poland said, I don't trade on Fridays, but there are a lot of good trades. It doesn't matter. For me, I don't hold trades over the weekend. You guys have to understand your style of trading, what you do, how you do it, and what you're comfortable with. That's it. Okay, Jesse Robert said that's a good strategy. You won't be able to answer everyone. Exactly. I won't be able to answer everybody here. I can see the number is up to 29,914 viewers here. I won't be able to answer everybody here. Or in the membership area, I repeat, the membership area is where I will be able to answer you guys. I repeat, I'll be able to answer you guys well enough. Now, this membership area, let me even ask you guys, right, just to blow your mind. How much would you like to pay for the monthly membership? I'd like to hear that from you so that we can hit the ground running, and then we start as soon as possible. You join, you get these materials. These materials that you have in front of you, very key, very, very important. And if I scroll down now, you'll see that this material that you get once you join, you have some testimonials here and so on. But once you join, it's actually 197, right? But it is 197 for the course, right? Just this course alone. But how much do you think it would be for the membership? For the membership, it's going to be a group for support, for troubleshooting, for accountability, and then you have this course as well. How much do you think is good for you guys to pay? Let me know so that we can hit the ground running. As I said, this is my first time doing this membership for the whole month, and I want to do that and help you guys out. We have over 32,000 now. I have more comments coming in, so let me just scroll down. As I said, today is Q&A. So I want to focus majorly on the Q&A section, and then let me read more comments from you guys. Okay, what other pairs do you have in your mind? Well, not today. Majorly, I look at the majors, but now I'm looking at the minors, as the majors haven't been given much opportunity And that's why the trade that I'm in, I already showed you guys, is Euro AUD. And the Euro AUD is still doing good. And mostly I'm going to close it in profit. Obviously, I'm going to close it in profits today, but it might not just get to my take profit, but no worries. Profit is profit, and it is still good returns at the end of the day. Ruby Catherine said, yeah, would like that very much. Keep up the good work. Okay, I believe you're talking about the membership. Okay, I'm going to give you more information on that. Stan Halifax said, hold on, you didn't check them all those times. Check which all of them. I haven't really checked charts. I think I only checked on the USD index. Remember, today's Q&A. So today is not necessarily a thing of checking charts, checking calendar, and so on. We do that during the market analysis. And that's why I said we are plenty here, and I'm starting a membership. And that membership is for a token. And that membership is where we're going to be doing everything. I'll give you information on the daily, the news, chat opportunities. I'll drop chats. You'd also drop your chat. You also ask questions. So the monthly membership is for a few people, as 34,000 is just too much, right? So even 10,000 is a bit too much to be able to handle everybody. But I actually want to do something extra for you guys. It's my flagship for the membership. So I want to give out the course, add the course to it, right? So that you guys can watch the videos. Like the person that said had or has issues with managing positions, you see it over there, trade management. We also talk about trade management in the video tutorials that you have, because this is a video tutorial you have in front of you. And then we talk about them live, okay? You can avoid making details after subscribing, okay? Yeah, the chat will be much clearer. Yeah, we're doing strictly chatting. I'll show you my trading opportunities for the day, for the week, and so on in the membership area. You guys also drop your chats, we'll rub minds on them, and then hopefully we make some pips together. Obviously, I'll be explaining risk management before you start placing trades, because as a disclaimer, the business carries a high level of risk. And if you don't protect your account, protect your account. If you don't protect your account accordingly, you would have not just losses, but big losses. Because we're going to have losses. It's not a cost. I'm going to have losses as well. But the losses must be minute, must be small. But if you know about risk management and you don't know how to apply it, then your losses will be big. And that will not be on me. Yeah, two is better than one. Of course, two heads are better than one. What's the take on the dollar? From the higher time frame perspective, we talked about the dollar, the USD index on the monthly time frame. So my answer to Byron Nelson's question is that the dollar is going to end as a range on the higher time frame. So what we have been trading on the majors has been a range. We have not had a runner this year, but then hopefully next year will be better. On Tuesday, I was talking about making plans for 2024, and some people said it was already early. I'm seeing that because the USD is ranging, and more or less is going to end as a range. That's what I can see. We still have about 3 more months to go. Well, I'll say 4, including this one, because this month is still very fresh. But at the same time, we still have about 3-4 months to go. And I'm not really sure whether we're going to have, excuse me, a breakout of the range. And that is a range out of the daily time frame. I showed you the daily time frame of the USD index, and I can as well show you that again. Let me just switch over to that. Now you can see the daily range over here. Yeah, the daily range from the higher time frame. We had a breakout over here, but considered as a fake out. Now it's back into it and moving to the highs over here. And if you look very well, we have like an area here. So we have an area here. If you look very well, and I hope it makes sense because, well, it's my eyes I'm using. We have like a support, 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 resistance, 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 and then it's going back to that area here. That's why I said more or less it has been ranging for this year. And this is what I have for you. Okay, more comments, more people joining. I think I need to stop looking at the viewers because it's scaring me, as a matter of fact. I didn't know we're this much, or we used to be this much. So to your comment section again, why doesn't the market always make serious moves on Fridays? Good, these are things we'll talk about, these are things we'll look at as well. It doesn't make serious moves on Fridays because Fridays is when a lot of people, a lot of traders are taking profit. And that taking profit usually causes the market to reverse more or less. And that's where you have profit-taking day. Profit-taking day usually is majorly on Fridays, like myself. I'm taking profit on Fridays. So we have a lot of people all over the world taking profit on Fridays. I know I'm going to skip a lot of comments, questions because of the time, and I can say a lot. I have about 46 new messages that I need to get to, and they might probably increase. And that's why the membership is a really good one for you guys to try to join. But I asked you guys a question: how much do you think would be good for the membership? It's going to be a token for you guys to join, and you get access to the course, and you get access to the group as well that we're going to use for support, we use for troubleshooting, and for accountability, right? To be sure that you guys are doing what we are telling you to do, you are following through on the instructions and so on. Still going to be looking to take trade by next week. Oh, of course, next week is a new week, so we trade next week. Wendell Bernard said, yeah, as long as the stop loss or break even, then it is okay. Yeah, break even is always okay. Noah said, yeah, trading your account is better and living in peace. Exactly. Do you know how many people are licking their wounds now, are crying because of MFF and them going under? And this is going to make others to gradually pull out their funds from the other prop firms like FTMOs and the rest. Okay, people will be unwilling to put their money in them again. Exactly, but that's absolutely correct. Guys, stick around. We're looking at how to catch fish and not for someone to give you fish. Catching fish, learning how to catch fish will last you a lifetime. You can do it yourself. That is the main aim. Guys, it's all about how you can retire and retire early. When you retire, you're going to retire and be doing it yourself, right? Something I always think of things, ideas and so on. Recently, I've been thinking of how to make an indicator or robot. I'm trying to see how I can I'm trying to work on an algorithm, like step by step of my trading, and then put it into like an EA, a robot. I'm just thinking of many things, right? So that would just be like something in my arsenal that I could also add. I will test it during news period and so on, so that it's good. I'm not letting that out of the cart now because it's something that I just had to put pen to paper on. I won't start to actually create it. It's just the algorithm and how it's going to work. I'm, considering. But that aside, the membership is ready. You guys are ready to join now. Let me know. I'm looking for a handful of people. We have about 41,000 people that are viewing now. Actually, that's what the numbers tell me. But then, of course, I can't cater to 41,000 people at the same time. Okay. Okay. 220 Bat said, yeah, everything can be learned. You just need to be willing to learn. Yes, of course. Robert Irving said the only reason they made was because traders lacked money. Yes, traders lack capital. I quite understand that. But let me tell you how you can raise capital gradually. How much is your phone bill? How much is your internet bill? How much is your rent? Or how much are all those things? Now, for you to raise capital, make a bill. Let it be a bill payment as well. Let your account be a bill payment where every month you are paying maybe $100 or $200 into that account, or you're paying it out depending on your pocket, right? If you make it a bill, a bill is compulsory. You need to pay your compulsory. If you don't pay your rent, you're out of the house. If you don't pay your NEPA bill, before you know it, you can't make calls, you can't receive calls, and so on. So if you do that, and that is the psychology of things, psychology of life. If you do those things, it starts to gradually help you. By the time you do that, you know that your account balance will start to grow. Before you know it, you could easily have like $10,000 in your account because you have been putting maybe like $500 or $1,000 every month or every given period of time. Or you have savings, bring out of your savings and put there, because your savings is more or less not going to grow. You need to invest it, and you are trading because you want to retire. Mind you, your savings is getting hammered by inflation, is losing value. Right, so the things that you need to do. Okay, Bernie Woodsworth said, can you share the link so I can check it out? Okay, I'm going to share the link in a bit so that you guys can check it out and subscribe. Once I have my numbers, I'm going to stop the monthly membership subscription for that period. That is coming from Bernie Woodsworth. Harry Trust said they just give them simulated accounts to trade. Exactly. How will you know it's a live account? Now, another thing now is that those are even making money. Listen to this, guys. Those that are making money under the prop firm that were getting something, how do you know that it was not recycled money? It was not the money that people were putting in for the challenge to join and so on, and were losing, and they were using that to pay those, giving them some little money, and then before you know it, others is making orders, and even those people to put money back in, order to put money back in because, oh, they believe, oh, I can do this with MFF, I can do this with FTMOs, I can do this with the prop firms and so on. So you could easily have been recycling money. This recycling money aspect is simply, what's the name of this? I've forgotten the word. There's a word for it when it's like Ponzi scheme kind of. Let's continue. Let's just continue. Trust me, I don't want to say much. Let's just continue. Really enjoying the valuable insights. Okay, thank you. You just keep climbing and commenting. Yeah, I know the numbers are increasing. That's another thing. I don't know how much I can afford. Okay. Mitch Lily said I will be looking to spend about $500. I think it will bust your head or bust your bubble that it's not up to that. This is my flagship, so I'm making it rather low for a lot of people to join, to be able to join. I made it low, like a bill payment, and I'm doing this as a test run, so you guys can take advantage of it. Okay, don't really see any other comments. I'm going to drop the link over here, and when you guys check on the link, I want you to type in the comment section how much you guys saw. That will blow your mind. And I'm doing this for a test run, guys, a test run, so you guys can join me for the first month for this price. It might increase later, but for this one, that is the link over there. So I want you guys to use that link to check on it, and someone should type how much it is for everybody to see, that you know that as many as possible can join us there. And this is the first one I'm doing for membership. So guys, to be good for you to join now. Somebody said willing to pay 500 for the month, right? And as much as I'd like to collect 500 from everybody here, you see how much it is, and it will bust your mind. I really want to help you guys. I would have made it free. Well, if I make it free, we might have like 45,000 people here, like numbers I can see. But I made it a token, and that token is like your bill payment, maybe for your phone bill or whatever bill, right? Electricity bill or whatever the case might be. So I want someone to comment how much you can see for the payment for the membership, right? So you can see that it's a token, and to be good for as many people as possible to join now. I'm not begging you, join us. We look at charts together, we trade together, give you the support, we troubleshoot, and then of course it will be for accountability and so on. So let us know how much you can see there on the payment, the monthly payment. How much can you see there? And trust me, I want to believe it will be a good one for you guys to join. I'm waiting for a comment from somebody that has checked and will post. It's just a link. Once you see the link, I'm not saying you should subscribe now. You can subscribe now, but quickly tell us how much you are seeing, and I'll give more people the information. I'm going to schedule a few free sessions later. I'll schedule a few free sessions later over here. So we'll talk about trading next week, and then also Q&A next week, and then I'll also talk about the membership area. So for those that are not here today, you'll get the information next week, and then start to subscribe and join as well. Okay, so that is the information that you have right in front of you, and we are going to be rounding up within a few minutes. If you want to chat me up, you can also hit me up on my Instagram. I'm going to put up my Instagram so you can reach me up, chat me up. You have any question, let us know how much you can see for the what's the name, for the membership area, the monthly membership area. Somebody said count me in as a subscriber. Okay, great. This platform is pretty good. Okay, something is wrong with my audio. I don't think anything is wrong with the audio. I think the audio is good to go. If you're having audio issues, then check from your end. It might be your internet and so on. Can somebody type out how much you can see? And if nobody types it out, then no problem. Then I will be rounding up, and then you guys can hopefully join. This is the first one, flagship for this membership area, monthly membership area. So of course, things would change gradually. But for this one, I want you guys to take advantage. And then, of course, we will help you out with charts, explanations. We will trade together. I would post my chart opportunities. I'll post my explanation on the chart, reason for entry, reason why I set my stop loss here, and so on and so forth. Right? I can't see any other comments from you guys. And if no comments, no questions, remember this is the Q&A. If nothing from you guys, then we will call it a day, right? And I hope that you guys have had a good one. I hope you guys, your trading was good this week. And of course, it's always good to start planning for 2024. Yeah, good to plan for next week, good to plan for next month, good to plan for the new year that we are going to be entering in a few months, right? So also reach out to me if you've been having issues with trading. Let me know the issues and see how I can assist you further, and we'll see how we can solve them together. If you are interested in this monthly membership, then you can sign up and join us, and let us see how we can help you to grow as traders. And that's what we want to do for everybody. We want to help everybody to grow in the business of trading, because that is what it is all about. Okay, so I can't see any other comment from you guys. I'm sure there's probably, maybe it's lagging, and that's why I'm just trying to wait a bit. So we have about 49,000 people here, and I can't see any other comments. If no other comments, this is about 51 minutes after 2 p.m. UK time. That is 2:51 p.m. UK time. As I always say, I am in BC, so my timing is rather different. Over here is 6:51 a.m. 6:51 a.m. And after this call, after this webinar, this session, I'm going to hit the gym for a few minutes. And that's how I like to start my mornings. Hit the gym, feel a bit refreshed. Well, I don't stay in the gym for too long. I try to do 30 minutes, but as often as possible. Consistency is key. It's not about staying in the gym for 6 hours. No, I can't kill myself. And that's the same concept for trading. You can expect to trade one day or 1 week and make $1 million. It's a thing of consistency. You have to have been trading consistently for months and making maybe 3%, 5% average, 10% average, or whatever average you want to make. You can't be doing 100%. 100% is doable, but it's rather aggressive, and of course it carries a higher level of risk. Okay, I can't see any comments coming in from you guys, from Zimmerman, from others that join me in commenting, from Harry Church, from the names I can see here, Benny Woodsworth, Zero Bat. I'm just mentioning a few names. I won't be able to mention everybody's name, obviously. From Elroy Lena, from Stan Halifax, Quina Hope, from Hobson, Pearson, Bryce, McAdam, Matthew, Winnie Felix, everybody, Dorothea, Sigrid. I say thank you for joining us. It has indeed been a good one. I'll see you hopefully sometime next week. You're interested in the monthly membership where you have access to the course, and then we help you out to grow. Subscribe, share with your friends, and then we help you out. Thank you, guys. And guys, if you don't subscribe before the weekend runs out, I might as well increase the price, because people say it is too low. And that's why I'm asking for a comment. Nobody has typed out how much it is, but if you don't, no problem. Thank you, guys. Has indeed been a good one. Let me clean up all of this that I have drawn on the charts, clean them up. So thank you, guys. Has been a good one. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's a weekend, and I'll catch you at another time. Thank you, guys, and goodbye for now. Cheers.